Here is another question. Question number 11. In how many years will rupees 5,000 amounts to rupees 6,272 at 12% per annum interest compounded annually? Here we are given principal 5,000 rupees. Amount of that principal 6,272 at the rate of 12% per annum interest compounded annually. So we have to calculate the time here. Time to grow this principal 5,000 rupees to rupees 6,272 at the rate of 12% per annum interest compounded annually. So here we have principal P is equal to rupees 5,000, compound amount compounded annually, CA is equal to rupees 6,272 and rate of interest R is equal to 12%. Here we use the formula for the compound amount. Compound amount compounded annually CA is equal to P1 plus R upon 100 to the power T. This is the formula to calculate compound amount compounded annually. Now putting the given values, we are given the compound amount 6,272. We have the value of principal rupees 5,000, 1 plus rate of interest 12 upon 100 to the power T. Now we simplify this to get the value of T. So 6,272 divided by 5,000. 5,000 is brought to divide the left hand side by the rule of cross multiplication, and 1 plus we have the value of 12 upon 100, 1 is as it is. Now when we divide this, we get 6,272 divided by 5,000. In decimal we get this as 1.2544. Similarly on the right hand side it is 1.12 to the power T. Now we have to write this expression in the form of exponential equation. If we have 2 to the power x is equal to 2 to the power 4, then we can write x is equal to 4. When we have the same base, is the variable whose value we have to calculate here, t, it is appearing in the power of exponent in the right hand side, whose base is 1.15. So this left hand side 1.2544, it also must be some power of 1.12. Let's try to find out it. It is very easy to find this thing. So multiplying how many times this 1.12 we get this value 1.2544. I'm trying. So 1.12 into 1.12. Yes. So multiplying 2 times only. When you multiply 1.12 and 1.12 2 times, we will get 1.2544. So this left hand side can be written as 1.12 whole square. So right hand side we have 1.12 to the power t. When we have the same base on both sides, left hand side, right hand side, we can equate the power. Therefore t is equal to 2. Therefore required time is 2 years. So this is the answer. Hello guys, here we have another question on compound interest. Question number 12. At what rate per annum compound interest on rupees 3,125 amounts to rupees 3,380 in 2 years? Here we are given the principal rupees 3,125. Its amount after 2 years, it is 3,380 and time is 2 years. So here we have to calculate the rate of interest per annum. So it is yearly compounding. So for yearly compounding we have principal P is equal to rupees 3,125 compound amount for yearly compounding. CA is equal to rupees 3,380 time T is equal to 2 years. Using the formula of compound amount for yearly compounding, CA is equal to P times 1 plus R upon 100 to the power T. So this is the formula to calculate the compound amount for yearly compounding. As we have the value of compound amount, principal and time as well, we have to calculate the rate of interest per annum. So putting the given values here, CA 3,380, P 3,125, 1 plus R is R upon 100 to the power 2. So 3,380 divided by 3,125, 1 plus R upon 100 to the power T. 2. The value of T is 2 here. When this 3,125 is brought, it goes to divide the left hand side. So what do we get here? Let's divide it. (3,380) divided by 3,125. We'll get this thing as 6,676 divided by 625 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100 to the power 2. At the right hand side, 1 plus R upon 100 has the power 2 square. So this left hand side also must be square of some number. We know that 676. It is the square of 26. 26 into 26, it is 676. and we know that 25 into 25 is 625. So numerator is square of 26 and denominator is square of 25. So at a time we can write this as 26 upon 25 whole square is equal to 1 plus r upon 100 to the power 2. When we have the same power on both sides, powers can be removed. Now if we leave the power 2 from both sides, we will get 26 upon 25, 1 plus r upon 100. So if we divide this to get the value in decimal, 26 divided by 25, we get is 1.04. If you bring this 1 also in the left hand side, minus 1 upon r upon 100. When you subtract it, we get 0.04 r upon 100. So r is equal to 0.04 into 100. Therefore, required rate of interest is equal to 4% per annum.